Alright y'all, so if there's any keybinds that I'm missing in this video, please put it down in the comments. I've been looking for where to showcase the keybinds, but there's nowhere you can see the keybinds. So all these keybinds, I had to figure it out myself. So if you're new, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and let's get into it. Alright, so the first keybinds is going to be the dial. Okay, so if you do up d-pad, alright, you're going to see execute, carry, weapon, bankai, shikai, and wizard. Okay, and then down d-pad, you're gonna see purify soul, drop item, your inventory is going to be where you're going to put in your stats, as you can see. Then you have meditate, wave out of combat. I don't know what wave out of combat does. If you know what it does, put it down in the comments. And then we have map markers in Soul Society. Now, one problem I've had with console is that you can't map the markers in Karakura Town. Okay, I don't know if it's the same with Wakamundo, but it's only in Soul Society I've seen this map markers. Right, you're able to map the markers in Soul Society. Okay, but every other thing I can't really do that. So if you're a dev watching this, please fix it, because I have been looking for a way to put it down in the Discord, but I've not seen a way to do this. So when you press up d-pad, bring out your weapon. All right, if you have shikai or bankai and all that stuff, you pop it. All right, to be able to use your shikai skills or your resolution or your shrift or your fullbringer abilities, whatever you're gonna call it, you just want to hold R2. Okay, you hold R2 and then you're gonna use up d-pad, left d-pad, and right d-pad. Okay, so up d-pad, left d-pad, and right d-pad while holding R2 is to use your shikai skills. Okay, all right, so for your bankai skills, I don't really know this one yet because I don't have my bankai yet. So if you know keybind to use your bankai, please put it down in the comments. Okay, and to use your hotbar skills, that's from 1 to 0. First modifier is going to be R2. You hold R2. All right, and then square is going to be 1, triangle is going to be 2, circle is going to be 3, and X is going to be 4. Okay, it didn't really use 4 right there because I have starter strike, and starter strike you have to have somebody close to you to be able to use it. That's for the first modifier. And then if you hold R2 and then hold L2, it brings out the second modifier. Okay, so this is the second modifier here, and when you're holding both of them together, you have to hold L2 and R2 together. Then if you press square, it does your 5, triangle it does your 6, circle it does your 7, X it does your 8. Okay, and then for the third modifier, you have to hold R2. Okay, this guy just decided to come and jump me. God, ignore whatever just happened right there, and we're just gonna continue. Okay, so to use your 9, 0, minus and plus, you want to hold R2 and then hold R1. Okay, if you're on Xbox, I'm probably gonna put what those keys are on Xbox controller, but you just want to hold those two together. And then square uses your 9, triangle uses your 0, circle uses your minus, and X uses your plus. Okay, so that's how you use your entire hotbar skills in a game. Now, if you ask me, I think this is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? It would have been nice if you didn't have to hold L2 and R2 together to be able to use this, and it would have been better if you just held R2 to use your first skills and then hold L2 to use the other one instead of holding both of them together. But I mean, it's better than most games, so I can't even complain about that. Okay, and of course, as you can see, to be able to run is going to be L2. Now, I feel like this keybind is kind of misplaced right here, because when I used to play before, it was actually L1 to run. You know what I'm saying? Because you were already using L2 to be able to, what's it called? Bro, why are these people on me, bro? I'm trying to make a video. What is going on, bro? Can't somebody just have a peace of mind, bro? Bro, I'm trying to make a freaking video, bro, and you keep freaking coming on my, everybody keep coming on my freaking way, bro. Like, just skedaddle. Like, goddamn. All right, so to be able to lock on, all right, anytime you bring out your weapon, you're just gonna be able to lock on automatically. Okay, as you can see, I'm locked on. Anytime I take out my weapon, I'm out of lock on. This is actually pretty good in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to be able to run, it's gonna be, you hold L2, all right, and you're gonna be able to run. And then if you want to be able to do the flash step, okay, you just want to hold L2 while you're running and then press L3 and you're going to be able to run. All right, to be able to zoom in and zoom out, you have to not have your weapon equipped, and then you're going to be able to zoom in and zoom out, because when you bring out your weapon, you're not going to be able to zoom in and zoom out. All right, so a couple of things before we close off the video. If you're playing, you're going to notice that there's some keybinds that really don't have, there's some keys on your controller that really don't have any binds to them. Aside from like what the ones you use to use your bankai skills, I've noticed that R1 and L1 don't really do anything. Okay, and right d-pad and left d-pad by itself don't do anything at all without the modifiers. Right d-pad and left d-pad don't do anything at all. Okay, I also heard for some people that you were able to customize the way you used your skills. When I come to this thing, I don't really see a way to be able to do that. Okay, I'm not saying that they should add it, but if they could add that, that would be good for, you know, people on console. Because one thing I've noticed is that a lot of people on controller really don't like using, like, they really don't like using the same binds. The same way with keyboard and mouse users really don't like using the same binds every single time. It's the same thing with controller pairs. So if they could add that, that would be nice. Okay, another thing too that I did notice is that it would be better if the modifier 3 was R2 and L1, okay, instead of R2 and R1. All right, because it's just way easier if you just do it like that. Okay, and what else, oh yeah, the map markers. Okay, that's another thing too. I can't find anything in Karkura like people you talk to, or like where to go to the bank and stuff like that. It's right here in Soul Society. Okay, if I open it, it's right here. But when I go to Karakura Town or fake Karakura Town, or I think any other place in the map that's not Soul Society, I can't look for anything. I even think even in Soul Society, I don't think I can. Yeah, I think this is the markers. I think this, yeah, this is the map markers. Okay, but yeah, that's another thing too that I also noticed as well. But yeah, that's basically it for today's video. You know what I'm saying? The keybinds are not terrible. At least we can grind. You know what I'm saying? Unlike some games that just drop keybinds and it's just completely terrible. But if you like the video, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Like I said, if there's any keybinds that I missed or anything that I missed, put it down in the comments. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.